The Voice Season 15 Episode 7 is set to wrap up the blind auditions and kick off the first round of the battles on Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time. During the previous blind auditions, 44 contestants were chosen to join one of the 4 judges' teams, with an additional 6 contestants gaining a second chance on the show via Kelsey Ballerini's comeback team. Tonight's 2-hour show will include a final round of blind auditions, during which the judges will each choose one last contestant to join their teams. Once the blind auditions are complete, the second half of the show will launch viewers in the very first battle round of the season. How the voice battles work. CeeLo Green appears on The Voice Season 15 as a mentor for Team Adam. NBC. During the battles, coaches choose 2 singers from their team to perform a duet together. This duet serves as the battleground during which the singers must work together to complement one another while also showcasing their unique singing talent. After the battle, the duo's coach will determine which singer he or she believes won the battle based on singing and stage presence. Whichever contestant the judge picks will move on to the knockout round of the competition. The other 3 judges will then be given the opportunity to steal the losing contestant. Coaches are allowed 1 steal during the battles. If the contestant is not stolen, he or she will be sent home. If Season 15 follows the pattern of Season 14, viewers can expect to see 6 duet battles Monday evening. During the battles, coaches will receive aid from an outside mentor to give singers notes during practice. The Season 15 mentors are as follows: Keith Urban, Team Blake Athomas Rhett, Team Kelly Halsey, Team Jennifer CeeLo Green, Team Adam Once. Tonight's show kicks off. We'll be doing a live recap of the results. In the meantime, if you missed the blind auditions, you can check out the singers that made it onto a team so far below. You can also check out our recaps, along with video clips of last week's winning performances, here. The Voice 2018 Blind Auditions 7, who joined a team tonight, is beautiful and clear. Adam is the first to turn. By the second verse, she's grabbed Blake too soon, followed by Jennifer. She is in tears when she sees 3 chairs turns. She ends up choosing Team Adam. Trainer Davis takes the stage to perform Too Good at Goodbyes by Sam Smith. Kelly is quick hit her button and soon followed by Jennifer. Davis ends up joining Team Kelly. Lisa Rama Brooklyn resident Lisa Rami hit the stage next and performed Beautiful Trauma by Pink. She was hoping to grab a spot on Jennifer or Blake's team but didn't manage to turn any chairs. Soon caught the attention of both Kelly and Adam, but unfortunately neither could add her to team. By the end of her song she managed to catch the attention of Jennifer and Blake, who both chimed in at the same time. Katrina chose Team Got a Cancer Diagnosis. He has been spending his time caring for her. He performed Never Too Much by Luther Vandross. His voice is smooth and silky and Jennifer seems to be digging it but continues to listen until about midway through when Johnson belts some big notes and she finally presses her button, making him the final member of Team Jennifer. The Voice Season 15 Battles 1 recap and results. Who made it to the knockouts? Battle by Solomon Burke. These 2 singers are soulful powerhouses, and with the mentorship of Kelly and Thomas Rhett, this performance will be one worth listening to. Cody Ray comes on to the stage strong, and you can't help but appreciate the rasp in his voice. When Sandy Earth hits the stage, though, she brings with her not only this incredibly deep, sultry voice that is reminiscent of Tina Turner, she has a stage presence that draws you in as well. Both singers and truly talented and support one another so incredibly well. This will be a hard battle to judge, though Sandy Earth may have a bit of an edge on Cody Ray. I'm excited because I get to try to pick one of you up, says Adam. Individually you all are superheroes, but you're Avengers together, said Blake. Kelly tells Cody he reminds her of Chris Stapleton, but then lets Sandy Earth know she's the best singer she's ever heard. It seems Sandy Earth may be winning, but in the end, Kelly chooses Cody Ray. Sandy Earth isn't in any trouble though. As soon as the coaches can, all 3 press their buttons to try to steal her. After hearing all the arguments from the judges, Sandy Earth chooses Team Jennifer. Battle. Second battle of the evening has Team Blake singers Joey Green and Michael Lee pitted against one another. Under the mentorship of Blake and Keith Urban, the pair work out their rendition of A Thing Called Love by Bonnie Raitt. Both singers performed well, but Michael seemed to be putting his all into his performance, which may just propel him to a win. "Michael, your voice fills the room," said Jennifer. "Joey, your voice is so laid back, you don't even have to think about it," said Kelly. After some deliberation, Blake chose Michael Lee. Unfortunately, none of the judges used a steal on Joey Green, so he'll be headed back home. Battle. Evening Pits Team Jennifer member Colton Smith against Patrick Fortson. The pair is mentored by Jennifer and hit singer Halsey. Jennifer has chosen God Gave Me You by Blake Shelton. Patrick comes in with the first verse and it's smooth and beautiful. Colton enters next with his big, powerful voice and holds his own, but with Patrick's incredible range and smooth transitions across his range, Colton will be hard-pressed to win this battle. Both singers put on an amazing performance and it won't be surprising to see a steal follow this round. "No matter who wins, both of you shined even brighter than ever before," said Kelly. "It was like a battle of the dudes with the best range," said Adam. The decision was difficult, but in the end, Jennifer chose Patrick. Luckily for Colton, Blake uses his steal to make Colton the newest member of Team Blake. The Voice 2018 Blind Auditions 1-6 recap. Who made it onto the teams so far? The judges each have one last contestant to choose. Who will make it onto the team tonight? NBC Team Kelly. Sarah Grace, 15-year-old blues singer from Houston, sang "Ball." 39-year-old Iraq War veteran from Virginia, Buck, performed "She Used to Be Mine" by Brooks and Dunn. Claire DeJean, 17-year-old singer from Dallas, DeJean performed "Hurt Somebody" by Noah. Kaylin and Julia Michaels, Chevel Shepherd, 16-year-old from New Mexico, performed "If I Die Young" by the band Perry. Delaney Silvernell, 21-year-old from Los Angeles, performed "In My Blood" by Shawn Mendes. Kimberly Joy, 26-year-old from Connecticut, performed "Run to You" by Whitney Houston. One Up duo from New York sang "Could It Be I'm Falling in Love" by the Spinners. Erica Zaid, 20-year-old Miami native. Erica Zaid comes from a family of Latin musicians. She is a student at Berklee College of Music. She performed Dua Lipa's "New Rules." Cody Ray Raymond, Seattle native and former military member. Raymond performed "Born Under a Bad Sign" by Albert King. Abby Cates, 17-year-old Cincinnati native, dove into music after a horseback riding accident that almost left her paralyzed. Cates performed "Scars to Your Beautiful" by Alessia Cara. Team Adam. Tyke James, 17-year-old singer from Lae, Hawaii. Tyke sings "Perfect" by Ed Sheeran. Rada, 19-year-old singer from New Jersey, performed "Mama Knows Best" by Jessie J. DeAndre. Nico, 22-year-old singer from Port Arthur, Texas. Nico performed "When I Was Your Man" by Bruno Mars. Steve Memolo, 35-year-old Boston resident, performed "Spooky" by Classic IV. Anthony Area, 16-year-old from Santa Cruz, performed "Danny's Song" by Loggins and Messin. Oregon. Strange, 13-year-old soul pop singer from Memphis, Tennessee, performed "Meant to Be" by B. Rexa. Fauci, New York City resident, sings full-time at a cafe frequented by stars like Jimi Hendrix and Bob Dylan. Fauci performed "Redbone" by Childish Gambino. Sandy Red, 35-year-old Chicago native, performed "River" by Bishop Briggs. She manages to turn all four chairs. Natalie Brady, rock singer and single mother, performed "Barracuda" by Heart. Jared Matthew, 31-year-old astrophysicist from San Diego, performed Al Green's "Tired of Being Alone." Jake Wells, 23-year-old Missouri native, has been singing practically his whole life with a seven-piece family gospel band. He performed Ryan Adams' "When the Stars Go Blue." Funsho, Nigerian singer who came to America as a child. His parents wanted a better future for Funsho and his siblings. Funsho performed "Finesse" by Bruno Mars. Team Blake. Mercedes Ferreira Diaz, 17-year-old singer from Florida. Mercedes auditioned last year but didn't get a chair turn this year. She performed "She Used to Be Mine" by Sarah Bareilles. Cameron Marlowe, 21-year-old country singer from North Carolina. Marlowe sang "One Number Away" by Luke Combs. Keith Peluso, 30-year-old blues and country singer from Memphis. Peluso performed "Way Down We Go" by Khalil. Michael Lee, 30-year-old blues singer from Fort Worth, Texas. Lee performs "The Thrill Is Gone by B.B. King. Dave Fenley, 39-year-old Nashville resident, performed Help Me Hold On by Travis Tritt. Rachel Messer, 19-year-old from a little holler in West Virginia. This yodeling princess performed I Want to Be a Cowboy's Sweetheart by Patsy Montana. Chris Crows, 27-year-old country rock singer from Wisconsin. Crows is part of a traveling band that frequently performs for military members overseas. The singer performed Pride and Joy by Stevie Ray Vaughan. Joey Green, 35-year-old pop rock singer who runs a t-shirt screen printing business. Green performs Baba O'Reilly by The Who. Kaylee Hill, 29-year-old Nashville singer, performs Gold Dust Woman by Fleetwood Mac. Kirk J., Alabama singer who is country till the day he dies, loves the genre because, to him, the first time he heard country music, it just felt good. Jay performs God Bless the Broken Road by Rascal Flatts and manages to turn every chair. Kaylent Garner, 31-year-old country singer from North Carolina and an acquaintance of Red Marlowe from season 13. He performs Dancing in the Moonlight by King Harvest. Team Jennifer D. Sean Colquitt, 23-year-old soulful R. sang Like I Can by Sam Smith. Patrick Fortson, 38-year-old singer from Atlanta. He performed Get Here by Alida Adams. Kennedy Holmes, there has been plenty of buzz surrounding this 13-year-old singer, with some pegging her as a possible winner of season 15. Holmes sang Turning Tables by Adele and managed to turn all 4 chairs. Frank West, 38-year-old singer from Atlanta. West performed Sittin' on the Dock of the Bay by Otis Redding. Just before he finished, Jennifer turns her chair and adds him to her team. Audrey Bartholomew, 10-year-old Missouri singer, performed Never Enough from The Greatest Showman. Natasha Greycloud, 29-year-old from Nashville. Greycloud performed I'm Not the Only One by Sam Smith. Mackenzie Thomas, 20-year-old Kentucky singer. This is her second time auditioning for The Voice. Thomas performed Big White Room by Jesse James. Mike Parker, 23-year-old Virginia native and high school football star, performed Nayo's So Sick. Zach Sy, 29-year-old Haitian-American from Brooklyn, New York. Zach Sy works in a Russian club singing in 6 languages. He was actually kicked in the back of the head by Kelly Clarkson by accident while working as an usher at Radio City Music Hall. He performed Come and Get Your Love by Redbone. Colton Smith, 21-year-old Alabama singer. Colton Smith is hoping for a chance to work with Queen. Jennifer Smith has great showmanship and his voice is perfectly on point as he sings Alive by Sia and he earns a button press from Jennifer. Leela, 15-year-old Colombian singer from Miami, Florida. Leela grew up listening to Latin music and wants to mix that influence with our Havana by Camila Cabello. Kelsey Ballerini comeback team Ayana Joni, 29-year-old from Yonkers, New York, sang Sorry Not Sorry by Demi Lovato. ELE Ivory, 20-year-old singer from Nashville, Tennessee. Ivory performed Jump by Julia Michaels. Linnea Moore, 18-year-old from Monterey, Caliph, performed Location by Khalid. Wyatt Rivers, 22-year-old is at Duke University medical student, performed River by Leon Bridges. Sam Roberts, this 21-year-old singer from Portsmouth, New Hampshire, performed Time in a Bottle by Jim Croce. Madison Kane, 24-year-old from California. She performed You Ought to Know by Alanis Morissette. When does The Voice air next? Start time and channeled Voice airs every Monday and Tuesday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time. The show will return Tuesday, October 16th. You can watch it live on NBC, or catch up the day after it airs via Hulu or NBC.com.